All right, guys, this is the update for June 2023. We fished Toledo Bend yesterday, which was the 10th, June 10th. This one was bad, and I hinted to that our last update I did in May that this was going to be a tough tournament, and I was right on the mark on this. This was a bad one. I'm going to put this one, without looking at all the stats from years past, I'm going to put this one as the second worst tournament I think I've seen us have. The first one I remember was a Cotil tournament where I think we had two, maybe three people weigh in, and no one had a limit. That was probably the worst, or was the worst. I don't think there was anything worse than that. This one is close. I mean, it was pretty bad. We did have one team that came in with a limit, and a decent limit. It was Terry Hornsby and Mike Collins. They had 5 fish that went 13-11. They took big bass also with a 3.31. Let's see. Second place went to me and Susie. I don't even want to tell y'all the numbers of fish and the weights, but we're just going to leave it at that. We were second place, and third place was Jimmy Brown and Trenton. Yeah, it was terrible. I think all in all we had 17. Let me make sure I'm counting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. No, I'm sorry. We had 15 fish caught total. We had 10 teams fishing. Out of the 10 teams, if you're looking at individuals, I think we had 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people didn't have a fish. Yeah, it was tough, man. It was bad. Let's see, what else do I have to report on that? It's about pretty much all I have to say about this tournament. It was, that was one of the roughest ones I've seen. I don't know. Maybe we should have went white perch fishing. I don't know. All right. I kind of did the numbers. This is gonna be unofficial. I haven't got the official thing from Jimmy yet. I don't think he's done it, but I went through our last one, kind of put together. Not that it was hard because we didn't have that many fish weighs. Put together what the top 10 would look like now that we have some drops and now some people's coming up that didn't have all 6 of their tournaments. There was some movement, no doubt, on the board. Jimmy's still in first with 5.99. He actually picked up 2 points. He dropped his lowest score, I think, was a 96. He got a 98 on this last tournament, so he picked up 2 points. Big mover was Joey. He went from 10th place to 2nd place with he has 572. I moved up 10 points to but I'm at 3rd place at 571. Austin still has 570. He's in 4th place. John still kept 554. He's in 5th place. Trenton dropped down to 6th place with 553. Leslie came up to 7th with 549. Casey kept his weight at 548. He is in 8th place. Greg jumped up to, I think he came up. He went up to 9th place with 543. Mike Brown got into the top 10 with 524. And Chad Lejean dropped out. He's still at 518. He's in 11th. So that's what we're looking like right now. 2 tournaments left on the year, the Sabine and the Calcasieu. We fishing the Sabine on July 22nd. There's still room. I still see some movement that can be made in this top 10. There's still some people with some low scores that they can bring up on these next 2 tournaments. There's a chance some people can get back into the top 10. They bring up 2 of their low scores. There's a couple of guys that could possibly get in the top 10 and make some movement. So it's not over with yet by any imagination for the top 10. There'll be some more movement around that top 6 area. I think there was a couple of guys have some low scores, and if they do well at the next 2 tournaments, they can move up a little bit. But right now, the top 6, like I said, is Jimmy, Joey, me, Austin, John, and Trent. So that's where we at with that. And I guess we'll give a report when we get on that next tournament. And that's no doubt it's going to have a better turnout than this. This was actually also, as far as for fishermen, this was one of our lowest of the year, which is surprising. Toledo Bend normally brings out some people, but they had some stuff going on. I know some guys went out of town, and I don't know, there was just all kind of stuff going on. It wasn't a bad turnout by any stretch of the imagination, but I also think most people knew that this was going to be a tough one. So it is what it is. Looking forward to the next one. It's got to be better than this one, hopefully. So we'll see y'all then.